Hey guys, this is Aearonjer here and welcome to my unboxing of the Logitech Driving Force steering wheel and gear shifter. I got it for a good price on sale because I generally don't buy peripherals. They seem to be a waste of time, they outdate quickly. But I thought, well, you need to get one in once in your life to experience these things, because back in the day the only way you could get this kind of stuff was going down to the arcade and playing things like this down at the bowling alley, Super Sprint. Or in the 80s we had Outrun down at the local arcade centre, and also this favourite, the Daytona, which was great when I had 8 machines linked up. Good memories. But as a kid, the only time I ever had a steering wheel at home was with this machine. Not quite the same kind of thing. So the quality of the steering wheels weren't really good back in the day, as you can tell. But now with the graphics of the Xbox One and the PS4 and PC and the other iReal racing type games, well, it may be worthy of the purchase. So I'll be using Forza Horizon 2 and Forza 6 mainly on the Xbox One. I'm really looking forward to checking out the Honda, which I got to drive in Japan at the Suzuka circuit, so reliving that experience. Also the mighty Honda Monaro 1973 V8. I mean, these older cars will be the ones best used with the shifter, I guess, and hopefully my next actual project car, the GT86, which I'm working on now. And I'll be able to get to drive finally my dream muscle car, the Holden Tirana 1977 LX. I love this thing, but now it's basically a collector's item and well out of most people's price range, including mine. So I decided on the Logitech, of course, but yeah, the naming of these products have a lot to be desired. The Driving Force just reminds me of smashing into something at high speed, which I guess is fairly appropriate. It's got driving in it. It's one of the cheaper steering wheels on the market, but again, I don't play that many to justify the purchase price. But yeah, Driving Force, not something you really want to do. But there was also the Fanatec, which is on the top end of the price range, which also has removable steering wheels, and you can actually put real steering wheels on them, I'm told, like at the Momo products, which is a cool idea. But Fanatec, yeah, I don't know. It just kind of reminds me of this. They are a cool one. If you're serious about your driving, you should look into that. And the other choice was basically the mid-range market price would be the Thrustmaster. Yeah, Thrustmaster. It's got a great gated shifter and very solid construction, but again, it doesn't have the look that I was really into, and I don't really like the Ferrari symbol. And Thrustmaster, this is what I think of. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So on to the unboxing. The box was smaller than I expected. It had Aearonjer proof sticky tape, but I finally got it open. Reasonably well packed, nothing was damaged. Very simple instructions, obviously. I mean, there's only 3 plugs. If you can't figure that out, you shouldn't really own one, I guess. Pretty simple to attach. Hopefully there will be no problems upon setup. First off, we'll have a look at the pedals. We've got the power pack there, very simple, very small, which is nice to see compared to the Xbox One power brick, and the other cable that plugs into the socket. Now it feels pretty heavy. It's got a really good heft to it, and it was nicely packaged. It looks really nice. So just opening up here. The first thing that struck me was the pedals look really sweet. I'm a sucker for machined metal. It doesn't matter what it is. It's beautiful. I was a little bit surprised that the scuff pad though was not aluminium. It's just kind of a plastic rib thing, which is okay, but it would have been nice if it was metal. But those pedals look sweet. I am aware that there is issues online about the brake pedal being too stiff, and I won't know till I actually get to hook it up to my Xbox if this one also suffers from that problem. But it's pretty sturdy, as you can tell here, giving it a bit of a push. Pretty easy to press, the clutch, the brake, and the accelerator. Feels pretty nice. Now underneath there's not really many rubber grips, so there's a lot of sliding involved, so I'm guessing you really would have to hard mount this to stop it from slipping, especially if the brake pedal is as tough as everyone says. Now the steering wheel seems to be a little bit smaller than I was expecting as well, which is a little bit of a disappointment, but the quality is really top notch. I was really happy with that. It was nicely wrapped. Just getting it out here and having a look. All the buttons are pretty sturdy and color coded as per the Xbox controller. It's got some nice mountable points there, the clasps and threaded bolt sections. It's got a nice hefty weight to it as well. It feels really solid, which I like. It feels like a little F1 mini steering wheel, which is kind of nice, I guess. It's got a nice range of turn as well, as you can see. I really like the stitching. I'm not sure if it's actual leather, but it's really done nicely. I'm really happy with that. So for the price that it is, I'm really surprised. It's got all the buttons you need there, the shoulder buttons, the controller buttons, the Xbox power on and off, etc. And we've got the flappy paddles in the back made out of steel or aluminium. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but very sturdy looking, and they feel nice with a nice satisfying click. And it reminds me of my actual Momo steering wheel too, which I really like, which is a Champion Race Momo steering wheel, which I'll be putting on my next project, with the Splash Momo Boss steering wheel attachment. And here's the gear shifter. Now I love manual cars, as most enthusiasts do, I guess, and for the old muscle cars I think it's a must for these driving games, just for fun. I don't know if it's going to increase times or not. You probably want to use the paddle for that, but yeah, it looks really nice. So let's open this up. It's also got the same instructions as the steering wheel basically. I mean, again, it's pretty simple. There's 3 plugs, it's not hard to figure out, but they were super glued to the side of the box for some reason. The gear shifter looks kind of nice and has the same kind of look and riveting and edging as I had in my old CRX show car, which was kind of cool. I like that. A little bit lighter than I was expecting. This was me just trying to tear out the manual. It was really stuck in there. Just your warranty and cards and stuff. It would have been nice to have a sticker though, or maybe a t-shirt for a $420 price all up. Or a hat, something at least. Ah, well, beggars can't be choosers. So yeah, just unwrapping this. I noticed the stitching wasn't as good, or the quality of the assembly anyway wasn't as good as the steering wheel itself, which is a little bit disappointing. Maybe it was just mine. But it has a nice little notchy feel, but it does feel plasticky. I mean, it is a toy, but it would have been nice if it was a little bit more solid. Much more like the what the Thrustmaster looked like, I guess. Thrust. And yes, I am aware that I am holding it upside down. But it's got 6 speeds and downward rear reverse. So I guess any kind of top sports car, you're going to need to use the paddle for that, I guess. But no, it's not too bad. Once it's solidly mounted on the side of a chair, it should be fun. It's not too bad. Not as nice as the steering wheel, to be honest, but it could be serviceable. I'm not really sure about how long it's going to last or breakage. I don't know how tough it is, but we'll see. But it's got all the necessary clamps and hard mount options as well, and a cable to attach. Not too bad at all. So looking forward to getting this onto the Xbox and giving it a go for my first experience of the steering wheel setup. Looks cool. Nice little click there as well. The little leather boot gauge was not too bad. But yeah, the glue on the actual knob itself seems a little bit dodgy, but it's not too bad overall. So yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll be back with some more.